Hello. Hi, Replay. How are you? I just thought I'd catch up with everybody because I have this week off, which is great. I've got the whole week off, which I'm loving. There has been some bugs going around. So the little one, I've had a bit of a cold, but I haven't had. My grandson had a sicky bug. I didn't have it. My granddaughter didn't have it. His mum didn't have it. He had a sicky bug, just himself, bless him. We've had a bit of a cold and stuff. So we've had the sicky bugs going around. But I've got a week off, which is brilliant. How are you, Replay? There's lots going on the tubes. Luckily, I'm not involved in most of it, which is great. So I can just get my popcorn out and watch and go, oh my God, what's going on? Oh, how Alicia did last week. What, the sicky bug? Yeah, actually, he's only 2, bless him. And he was throwing up for 2 days. Well, he threw up for 1 day. And then he was right as rain. Well, not right as rain, but okay for like sort of the next day. And then the next day threw up again. So it was a weird bug. So he was throwing up, then okay for a bit, and then throwing up again. So it was that kind of bug, but it's okay now. And viral flu, yeah, it's all going around, isn't it? And my sister's just had COVID. She's a lot older than me as well, so that's always worrying. And she's asthmatic, so she's just had COVID as well. So there's a lot going around, I'm afraid. It's winter time, isn't it? So as I say, I'm not really involved in the big topics of the day on YouTube land. I believe that there may be aircrafter. I believe that there may be someone's mod chat going out imminently. We shall wait and see. So I'm guessing everyone will be looking out for that. As I say, us guys aren't really involved in that, so we'll just be watching it with popcorn and drinks and snacks. We'll just be doing that. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so there's a lot of people yapping on about, oh, I'm still with Dave, blah 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 blah. No, I'm not. However, I don't control where he goes on YouTube. He's a free citizen. He's done his time. He's a free citizen. He can go wherever he likes, and it's up to the channel owners. It's up to them. That's not my decision. Nothing to do with me. And all I can say is that, you know, when he goes in chats, I dip out. That's it. It's nothing to do with me. He has a right to go wherever he wants. If he goes in someone's chat that I want, you know, I'm in someone's channel and I'm watching and he comes in, I just dip out. That's it. Right? So I'm getting a little bit sick of this narrative that, you know, that they keep going on about. Everyone else has a right to do whatever they want to do. For me personally, I just dip out. I don't make a scene, don't make a thing about it. I just dip out. And that's my right to do. Okay, so I wish you'd leave that alone. Hi, Perfect Parody. How are you? You know, it really annoys me when people say untruths about me that are simply not true. Look, there's people that don't like me on here. If you want to take the piss, if you want to have a go, it's your opinion, you know, say, oh, I ate that bitch. Fine, do that. But stop making up things that aren't true. That's all. That's all. I'm already waiting with the buckets of popcorn and a watch party. Well, that's true. As I say, I'll be watching because obviously I do watch the big topics of the day, and that is probably it, isn't it? I think people are waiting for that to drop, and if it all does drop, then you make your own decisions after that, don't you? You know, you work it out from there. You know, we can only make our own decisions on what we see on YouTube, and you know, if it all does drop, people will make their own minds up. But I'll be certainly watching with my snacks and popcorn. Yeah, no Replay. Look, people have to make their own decisions, and you know, when we have our own channels, we have an absolute right to have who we want in there, and we don't have to apologise for it. Are you, Blues girl? You know, I don't go around to other people's channels and saying, "Oh, you've got such and such in there," and I had a Barney with her 10 years ago. I mean, do you know what I mean? Like, just leave people alone. It really annoys me. Hiya, Lacey. But yeah, just this. I don't know. I guess that's all they've got to go on, so they're going to go with it. What else was I going to mention? Oh, I'll mention. I don't want to go on about it because sometimes people do have good points, but I'm going to mention my grandchildren's wish list. Yes, it's up there. Yes, I put it up there. I've been here 5 years. I've never had a PayPal pool. Try and say that. PayPal pool. I've never had, I've never asked for anything. Do you know what I mean? And the gifts that are on there are quite small. There's some things like £10 or something like that. And I don't expect anything. And I've had quite a lot of abuse about it. And look, if you don't want to buy a gift, don't buy a gift. It's fine. I'm not expecting anything. People have said, well, there's other good causes. Yes, there is. Of course, there's good causes. There's people worse off than you. Yes, there is. There is people worse off than me. Yes, there is. And I hope people at Christmas do give to charities and good causes and all that. And I really don't think that if someone buys my granddaughter a little gift, £10 gift for Christmas, that other people that are less well off are not going to get their support. I just don't think that. Sorry. And I think it's a little bit petty, if I'm honest. And they were saying, well, you've got a job, you can buy. Yes, I have bought her a gift. I have got a job and I have bought her a gift. I've bought her a Pandora bracelet for Christmas and it's beautiful. But if someone wants to buy her a little extra gift, then that's lovely. I know, that's it. I rarely ask for anything, Blues Girl. And the gifts that I've put on there are small. They're like £10. I think there's one that's £30, which is more expensive, but they're like £10, £15. I mean, do you know what I mean? I don't expect anything. And look, my grandchildren are just lovely and that's it. And I don't expect anything. Like if they don't get anything off the wish list, I'm not going to moan about it. It's fine. If you don't want to, you don't have to and all that sort of stuff. I know I've never, Blues Girl, I've never had, funds for this and funds for, I've never. So, if people want to be petty about that, that's up to you. But, it is what it is. So the next thing I was going to bring up just a little bit, and this is just a very small thing, but I just wanted to clear it up. I think Am said on a live, because they were talking about her friend. Hi, Sandra. I think she said something like, I wasn't nice to a friend who sadly passed away. Well, that's not true, Ams. That's really not true. Your friend actually came on my panel and we had a really good conversation. And all that I said to him was he was going to send me a load of stuff, proof of this, proof of that, and a load of stuff. And I said, I don't want it. And anyone that knows me knows that anyone that says, oh, can I send you this? Can I send you that? Proof of this and proof of that and all this bump. I don't want it. I don't look at it. I see what I see on YouTube and that's enough for me. I don't want to get into that scenario where people are sending me screenshots and clips and I just don't want to do it. I ain't got time for it anyway. And, it's just easier for me just to keep it on YouTube. And I've said that to many people. Many people have said to me, can I send you this? Can I send you that? And when I say, no, I really don't want it, they get funny about it. They get a bit uppity. All right, replay. Hiya, Willow. But honestly, it's not because I'm saying what you're saying is wrong. I'm just saying I don't really want to be in that scenario where people are sending me stuff all the time. I don't have the time to look through it all. Honestly, I don't. That's all. So that's that. Let me put the guest link in again. As I say, I'm just here to chill, really. But there's a couple of bits while I'm here. I just wanted to clear up. But there's nothing amazing, so there's no breaking news or anything like that. I'm just here to chill. But while I'm here, I do like to clear a couple of things up. Any questions so far? Any questions? So I've done that. I've covered the wish list thing. I've covered that. I've covered that. Is there any questions? Or is there anything anyone else wants to speak about? I've put the guest link in if someone wants to come up for a little chat. Just keep it nice. That's all I ask. Keep it nice. That's all. If you want me to pin the StreamYard link, I can do that too, if anyone wants me to do that. So what's everyone been up to? Is there anything else I should know? Any questions? Okay, so there's just one other thing I wanted to clear up. Just a little thing. I believe Jora was live and she mentioned about Dorothy. Look, they have a back and forth, and that's fine. That's between them two. They're going to go back and forth till eternity, which is absolutely fine. But it's nothing to do with me, actually. I like Dorothy. I've always liked Dorothy. Have we had ups and downs? Yes, we have. We go way back. So yes, these ups and downs. Have we fallen out? Yes, we have. Did she say something outrageous about me one time? Yes, she did. And I was very, very angry. She got the story from one of her friends. One of her friends had said something and Dorothy went with it and it wasn't true. But said friend of hers is a close friend of hers. And that's fine. She got something wrong. She went with it. I was angry. But it's really nothing to do with anybody else, whether I've had an apology or not, is it really? It's not. That's my business and Dorothy's business. I like her. Yes, I was very, very angry because she got something very, very wrong. But that's between me and Dorothy, and it's no one else's business. Hi, Marie. Hi. Oh, you're taking your doggy out. So cute. I'm so jealous. I'm going to get a doggy soon. I'm looking at puppies and rescue dogs and puppies and things like that. It has to be just the right one. And we're looking because Archie, my grandson, his other grandparents have just got a puppy and he's great with them. The puppy and my grandson get on really, really well. They're so fun. He loves the dog loves him. And so now I know that he's good with that because I didn't know. He's a 2-year-old toddler. I didn't know how he was going to be. I didn't know if he was going to be scared of dogs or whatever, but he's not. He loves dogs. And so that spurred me on now to get my own dog. Now I know that he's okay with dogs. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Crafty Dot is good. I like her also. She says it like it is. Yeah, and she gets things wrong. Everyone gets things wrong sometimes. But she was told something. She believed it. And I think before she went with it, she did believe it. And it was wrong. And people get things wrong. People get things wrong all the time. But I genuinely like her. I've always liked her. Every time we fall out, I've always gone, oh no. Oh no. I don't like falling out with her. I like her. And even when we weren't getting on, I always wished her well. When she was going through her operations and stuff like that, I always wished her well. And genuinely, I was really worried for her. Genuinely, really worried for her. And I'm just so pleased that she's doing so well. and she absolutely bossed it, as I knew she would really. Yeah, strong lady. Says it as it is, and I think she's lovely. I think she's ace. So there we go. Yeah, people do get things wrong, you know. But as a person, I think she's a really cool person. I think she's a very strong lady, and I like her. So yeah, if we've had to-dos and had an issue, we'll sort it out ourselves. We don't need anyone else's advice or anyone else coming in. It's fine. Thank you though. She is funny. I mean, she's very witty, really witty, very funny. Again, she's had me howling, like literally laughing my head off. It is, Willow. It is our business, and you know, that's it. So I've covered all the little bits because when I come up, I don't come up that often. So when I come up, I like to sort of clear up a few things while I'm here. I love it when she goes off on one of her rants. She's like, she is funny. She's a real character. And I think, especially in this crimosphere, what we call it, in this corner of YouTube, we need characters. I know where I stand. I know I'm a little bit boring, a little bit middle of the road. I know I'm never going to be a big creator. I don't want to be. I actually don't want to be. I don't want the stress of it. I don't want, I don't want the back and forth all the time. I like being a small, little, tiny creator that doesn't really mean anything on here. Hi, Welsh. But yeah, we do need big characters. Otherwise, look, in this corner of YouTube, whatever we say it's toxic, we say it's this, that, and the other, but we still come back because we love it, really, don't we? We've met some lovely people on here. I mean, I've been around for 5 years. If I switched the computer off today and went, right, I'm never going on YouTube again, certainly not that corner, I would miss so many people. I would miss so many people. I like being here. I don't like some of the things that go on. I don't like it when people get hurt. I hate the real life stuff, and I really hate when people lie about people. That annoys the hell out of me. But we all still come back. We all might go, fucking hell, I'm off. I've had enough. But we keep coming back because really, we all love it here. And there's a lot of great people here. There really is. And I don't want to leave. I like it here. I like a lot of the people here. Yes, I have arguments. Yes, there's people that really can't stand me, and that's okay too. I don't even mind that, actually. Does anyone want to come up now that I've said my little bits and bobs? These are a good bunch over here, and as I say, I wish I could go into, I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest, right? I wish I could go into replays and Sally Ann's more. I'm being honest. There's a certain person that goes in, and when he goes in, I dip out. That's all I don't know what else to do, actually. All I can do is dip out. That's all I can do. It means that I miss a lot of their content, and when I wish I could be there and listen to their content, and it's a bit of a pain in the ass, but I don't know what else to do. Hiya, you should have gone to the game. I'm certainly not going to ask them to not have that person in there. That's absolutely not going to happen. So I don't know what else I can do. Just dip out, and I miss their content because I like Sally Ann and I like replay, and I like, there's not many places that I do go now and listen to, or or when they go live, I go, all right, I'm going to go see that. So it's crap because I want to be there, but I don't know what else to do. Yeah, Crafty. I don't know how to Google block when I don't see the comments. If I could do that, that probably is a good way to go. Because if I Google blocked, if I worked out, if I probably could do that tonight. Maybe I could work out how to Google block someone, and not out of malice, not out of, not out of like vindictiveness, just out of, if I can't see the comments, then I can't be accused of. Do you know what I mean? It's so hard, isn't it? I don't know. That probably is. If I could do that, if I could not see that person's comments, then I could, be there. Maybe that might be an idea. Yeah, Welsh, I think you feel the same way as I do, is you really, really do support a couple of people and you really want to see their content, but you can't. You have to dip out at certain times and it's quite frustrating, but I think you can do it when you're in chat. I'll try that. I'll try that maybe. I hear there's a lot of chats I don't feel comfortable anymore as people come and go. It swings and roundabouts. Yeah, I know. It's just so frustrating because they go with the narrative that, I'm there in cahoots and best friends again, and it's not true. But what can I do? But I'm going to try that. I'm going to try and look into. I think that's a Google block. I think if you Google block someone, that means you can't see their comments and they can't see yours. Maybe that's the way to go. Maybe I can do that. Yeah, because I didn't like being caught. No, I know, and I don't either. Yeah, I know Welsh. I don't either. And it's hard. Click on Perfect Parody. Click on them when they appear in chat and block. You will see no more. But isn't that only in your own chat, Perfect Parody? Because the person's channel is blocked from here, so they won't be in my chat anyway. Or can you do that in someone else's chat? So if I see that person in someone else's chat, can I block from there? Oh no, I can't do that, Perfect Parody, because if I'm in someone else's chat, if I've got a wrench and I block them, they're blocked from the channel. I'm certainly not going to block someone from someone else's channel. That would be abusing my wrench, so I'm not going to do that. Oh, it's hard, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'll work on that. I'm going to try and work on a way around so I can still be in Sally's chat and Replay's chat, because it's not their problem, it's a me problem. Yes, block them in a chat where you're not a mod. Okay, brilliant. Right, I'm going to try that. Thank you. And I know you're in chat sometime even when blocked him because they have alts. And I know you're in the chats same time. Oh gosh, it's all right. I'm going to work on it. I'm going to work on it because I still want to go on Sally's and I still want to go on Replays. And as I say, it's not a them problem, it's a me problem. I need to find a way of sorting it out. They're doing nothing wrong at all. I know, Crafty. You're one of the good ones round here. You're a good egg. You're a very good egg. So the guest link is in. As I say, I've covered what I wanted to cover. I just had a few things I wanted to clear up. And that's it, really. I haven't got that much more to say, unless someone wants to come up. Oh, you are. You're lovely, Crafty. Everyone knows that. You're a good egg and you have a heart of gold, and that's all that matters. And don't let anyone tell you any different. And you go where you like, and you have friends whoever you like as well. None of anyone else's business. It really isn't. It's none of anyone else's business, Crafty. You just do you. You're a lovely lady. Right then, is there any questions? Any more questions anyone wants to ask me? I believe that Dorothy's going live in a little bit. Couple of hours, I think. What time is it now? I think it's 4:45 UK time, 6, 7, 8. I think she's going live in a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours. She's going live. So I hopefully will be there in chat, all being willing, as long as nothing else is going on here. I'm going to hopefully be in Dorothy's chat. As I say, obviously she's in America, so I'm not sure about the timings, but I think it's in about 2 or 3 hours time that she's going live, and I will be in there whether people like it or not, because I like her. So tough. And Willow, it's hard as no one fully agrees with everyone. I know, who does stuff and then comes back. We can only control ourselves. Exactly. Exactly. Who other people are friends with is none of my business. None. Do you know there was one time here, someone that I used to be friends with. I mean, we're okay now. A lad, and he once said to me in someone's chat, "Why did you block such and such?" And I'm like, "Well, that's my business. I try to keep out of other people's business so much unless it involves me." Especially channel, like the way you run a channel. I mean, so like for example, so he said to me, "Why did you block such and such?" And I sort of said to him, "Well, I would never go to you and say to you, why did you block such and such? That's your channel. We have our names on the door. There are various reasons why we need to block people, maybe reasons people might not know. And sometimes you don't want to give an explanation. You run your channel how you like. It's up to the individual who they want to block, who they want to wrench, who they want to have in. It's up to them." Oh, I know, Sandra. You can't see my. Oh, Sandra, you can't see my comments. That's why you can't see the guest link unless someone copies it. Oh, Sandra, this is annoying as well. Sandra, I know it's a bit of a hassle, but the only way I can think of rectifying this is for maybe you to make another channel. And I know this is such a pain in the ass, and you don't have to because it is a pain. Maybe you could make a different channel. So all you have to do is, so you go on your account and set up another account with maybe Sandra C. You can still be the same name, and all you have to do is connect it to a different email, and then maybe come in here, and then hopefully that will rectify the situation. Now, when you're commenting on my CPs now, I can heart like it for some reason. I couldn't even do that before. I can heart like it now, but I can't like it, and I can't, like a little like. I can heart like it, but I can't little like it, and I can't reply to your comments, and you still can't see you still can't see me in other people's chats, and I can't see you in other people's chats. So I'm wondering maybe if you could maybe do a second channel. I know it's a pain, and come in under that. Then hopefully that maybe rectify it. That's the only thing I can think of now. Crafty, it's the back and forth with both communities that keep drama going. Sometimes I'd say many creators don't want to go back and forth, but sometimes they have another choice to defend themselves. Yeah, I think for me, I can look if people are taking the piss or saying I don't like her, blah 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 blah, whatever. But it's when people lie about me that I find it most frustrating, and that's when I'm like, I want to clear that up. It's the lies that annoy me. And I have to say, people wonder why me and Ams don't like each other vehemently. It's because she lies. I don't lie about her, by the way. Never. She lies about me a lot. Or twists it into something it wasn't. She does it often. If anyone can copy, hold on, I'm going to put the link in. The link in. If any of my moderators, if you could copy my StreamYard link as it is in chat and post it, then Sandra will be able to see it. That's the only way we can do it. Hi Marie, do you want to come up? Oh, Blues Girl, thank you. Sandra, Blues Girl's done it. She's copied my StreamYard link and she's put it in chat so you can see it. Thank you, Blues Girl. Thank you. I know Welsh, and so do I. That's why it's a bit frustrating. But as I say, it's not a them problem, it's a me problem. I'll have to work a way of doing it. Sandra, Blues Girls put the StreamYard link in. So you should be able to see it now. So come on up. Oh, that's okay, Crafty. Thank you. Blues has done it. Thank you. So I'll give it a few minutes if someone wants to go. She's here.
Mary!
Hello!
Mary, let me in. Mary, let me in. And there's another lady there. I forgot who let me in, but I cannot
Blues Girl! Blues Girl, copy the link and put it in.
Yes, I'm going to try to do that. I went to O2 for the third time. They said, well, try subscribe, unsubscribe, and subscribe. It looks like it's not working out. They told me I don't have anybody blocked. So I don't know what, they told me, I don't know. And I said, do you think I'm being hacked? They told me they don't know.
No, and I've tried everything. I've looked in my studio because when you're a creator and you do live videos, you get a YouTube studio, and you have a block list in there. And I've looked on there. You're not on there.
You know what? When my brother comes over, he's coming at the end of the month, and he's a professional hacker. A professional. He's legal, in other words, and I will tell him my situation, and he will help me out. I went to O2 3 times. I'm going to do now another channel. You just told me. I wrote it down to tell my daughter another channel.
Yes, so you can add an account, and you still have this account, but you can add another account. All you need is a different email for it, and you can still call Sandra C. You don't have to check. You can. It just means a second account, and then you can log into that second account,
Yeah.
and that should
Okay,
be
I'll do
and
that.
yeah, and that should be absolutely clean. So when you come into that account, hopefully we shouldn't have any problems.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. I'll get there. My mother always told me, Sandra, you always has been the little turtle in the house. Slow, but you get there. So I'm a little bit slow, but
I'm a
I
bit like
always
that,
have been.
Sandra.
Yes, everybody's. Oh, do this. I'm not a multiple task person. To do 3 and 10 things at the same time, I would go crazy. I would
Yeah,
throw
I have
myself
to.
out of the window or something.
Especially when it's technology, I have to be in the mood for it. I have to get my brain working and go, okay, right, I'm going to sit
Yeah,
here for an hour and try and
yeah.
sort this out. But I have to be in the mood for it.
Now I am at an age that I don't mind being stupid. Like I kind of enjoy it now.
Yeah, yeah, I
I'm
get it.
66, and sometimes I'm on the phone and I'm trying to learn to listen to people telling me do this, press A, press B, and sometimes I just want to go straight to somebody to ask for an agent, or I want to do an inquiry. And they said, "Well, can you do this?" They said, "No, no, I'm too stupid, and I don't mind being
I'm the
stupid."
same.
You
I'm
know,
the same.
I'm happy being
Technology is not my
stupid.
best
Like,
friend.
yeah, yeah. One thing I always has been good. I always have been good in certain things, and the rest I have been stupid and a half. Like many, many, many years. I'm 66, but when I was very,
I
very,
can't
very young,
believe you're 66. You
I
look
was a
amazing.
professional. I was a professional ballet dancer, many many professional, ballet,
Wow.
and I have very good sense of discipline,
Yes,
and for 66 I have a very good back,
you look
very straight,
amazing.
you know and but uh the problem is what my problem is, since I was very young, is that I'm very good in certain things and completely stupid in other things,
I'm the same. Right,
Oh,
Sandra, I kid you not. When I did my A levels in maths and physics, right? So I completed a mathematics A level and a physics A level. I could solve quadratic equations, no problem. But other
mhm.
things, I'm stupid. Like
Yeah.
it's different parts of the brain, I think.
Usually, it's like I don't know what it is. It's like, well, at my age, well, of course, my children age, I it was very much better for me to get them diagnosed and all that. But when I was very young, we were not diagnosed like they diagnose children of these days. But I always remember I had a certain talent because my father taught me how to dance, by the way. I
Oh,
come from a
yeah.
very artistic family. And my daughter is there too, but thank God I'm her PA, you know that,
Yes,
but I'm her retired PA, like I told her. But she still asks me, Mom, help me with this, help me with that. And I'm very proud of my daughter. She's a very successful person. She has been in shows, we'll stay quiet, okay?
yes, yes. We won't say where,
Yeah,
but very,
yeah,
very
I want
good.
to stay quiet about that. But she has been, a lot around A-lister and work hard for it.
Yes,
She earned her money like really good. So I'm very proud of her for that. But
yes,
I still do a little help. I help because I'm very good blabbing, talking.
yes.
Even if
I'm a
even
good
if it's
talker.
not a language, I go blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
get it right or wrong.
Yeah.
But I have been very good about that. And my daughter always told me, Mom, uh, I always listen to you, and I always uh, she always tells me I'm successful because of you. And I said, well, that's nice, like thank you, thank you, thank you, you know.
Yeah.
But I told her, can I retire already? Because I want to start with sagacious and I want to do little things here and there. She said, yes, Mom, we're getting there, we're getting there. But I just want to say something sagacious. I do understand what you're talking about. And you know what I was thinking? Due to I have been very helpful with my daughter. My
Mhm,
my daughter is very, 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 very successful.
mhm.
And one thing I learned, To tell you the truth, a lot of the people, a lot of the creative that they are here in the drama or crime or whatever, you'd be surprised. A lot of them, they have a lot of talent, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
They do. Remember in the beginning how much we all enjoy each other? I don't know. It was
Oh,
really a lot of
yeah.
fun. It was a lot
Do
of
you know,
fun.
it was a lot a few years ago, it was a lot nicer. People
Oh,
weren't quite as
yeah.
rude as they are now.
And it
Like,
was a lot of fun. And to tell you the truth, uh, due to, I'm not gonna say, but because my daughter is a very, very successful person. She lives in Chelsea. She's, very successful. Um, if they could have continued the way they were before and add, instead of going into chasing other people negative,
hey,
uh,
Brittany.
and say the same thing again and again and again.
Yeah.
One day I decided to, one of the creators, which I'm not going to say them, I decided to count how many times they use the word F in less than half an hour. They use 35 times.
Yeah,
Like that.
it's
And
yeah.
I
I
just,
mean, look, we all
oh,
we all swear now and again, but then
yeah,
there's a way of, yeah, speaking and
yes,
stuff like that. And
just learn their adjective or something. I don't know exactly what. Listen, English is my second language. Sometimes I don't say something right, but I spit it out. It's better than you saying the word F all the time.
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah. I
learn
got it.
to say the word. Like for example, there are people from America and other people who want to know you, and
Mhm.
to say F all the time. Listen, I use the word F a little here, a little there.
I do
But
sometimes.
I use it so much, and I say it's like instead, for example, instead of saying the red house, they will say the FF house. You
Yeah.
know, and you lose the context right there already.
Hmm.
You know, and a lot of them, if they really, really put an effort,
Yeah.
uh, it's okay if they can listen. What's the word they can just say rant about I want cheese a piece or whatever. It's okay that, but to go on and on and on, and then going to the wrong side all the time. It's like what is going on? It's like they all are in a queue to
Hi,
tell themselves,
Father.
you know.
Yeah, I get it. I'm completely with you, and I 100% get it. 100%. Like sometimes, like you do think, even the creators you don't like, you think, well, there is talent there. Why not use it in a better way? Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, Sagacious. I listened to each one of them, and I said to myself, because I know, because I helped my daughter to go where she is now, and I help a couple other people. I'm not gonna say names, but I do know some famous people, by the way, that I help myself. I just want to, because I was their PA, and
Yeah.
I must say that they have to be
Hey, Save Robbie. I think that's the first time you've been in my chat. Hello,
who
Save Robbie.
Bobby.
Robbie, it's the first time he's been in my chat. Hello.
Hi, I love Robbie. I love Robbie. But I just want to
You've
say,
got a Robbie. You've got a fan here. You've got
yeah,
a fan with Sandra loves you.
if everybody gets involved in the talent they have, you see, Robbie has that. Let me tell you, Robbie's a person. He has a certain talent, and he works around it. And then he throws a little here and there, a little gossip here, a little this there, and that is good. But other people who just want to go on and on with it, especially American people, get very tired of that. We like to go to the next, 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 next.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they don't want to hear the same. Like what else is new? Please tell us, give us a new rant at least or
Yeah,
something.
give us a new rant. I love that. I love
You
that.
know, you'd be very surprised. Dorothy, sometimes I know she hit the hammer a little bit, but she's quite talented as well. Dorothy.
Dorothy, I've always liked her. We've had ups and
Yeah,
downs. We've fallen out, as everyone knows. And when we've fallen out, I've gone, damn, damn, we've fallen out. I didn't want to fall out with her. I've never wanted to fall out with her.
yeah,
And I
and
really like her. And
that's
even when we
courageous.
weren't getting on, I still liked her as a person because she does have boundaries. She gets things wrong sometimes, but she does have boundaries.
Oh yes, I know.
She wouldn't
I
interfere with
know.
other people's
Yeah. She,
life and
but she,
children and stuff. Never. She would
well,
never.
she's very courageous because a woman who went through that hard surgery, oh God, and to keep going on and on and on to move forward, and she doesn't play victim. I like that about her. She doesn't play that
I
she's a
like that
victim.
too because as I say, I surround myself by strong women, and my God, she's strong. The operation she went through, she's all right. She mentioned it a few times, but she didn't fucking simper and whine, and
That's
she's
right.
a tough cookie, man.
Yeah, no, 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 she explained. She said, well, and
Yeah,
then she moved on. And I said, well, she's pretty good, I must say, sagacious. She moved forward.
she did.
Yeah,
She
and
did. And
that's good. And then I don't like it when some of them they get so bitter, and you are going to this you're gonna destroy your subscriber if you're constantly bitter. We get tired of seeing people, seeing you better. They're creative that they go, and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And,
yes,
you got like, oh my God, what's next?
yeah.
Like,
That's the
what's next?
difference. That's the difference, Sandra. It's all right to stand up for yourself and say, look, I'm going to stand up for myself. You've lied about me over there, and I'm going to put it right. That's
Yeah,
all
oh yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's something else. But the
Yeah,
person who goes on and
yeah.
on yeah,
Well,
and
like an other day. Do you know what I mean? He was like, "Don't mention my name. I'm going to get into your affairs. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that." Do you know what I mean? He's just a bully. He's just a bully, and I think a lot of people are there because they're afraid to leave. Although, that's just my opinion. But I think that he's such a bully that even some people that are still there over there are just there because they're afraid to go because of what he's going to do to them.
well, he's an immature person, you know, and I just don't understand how mature women are following him. I find that disgusting. I believe that you know he has some
He is a
misogynist
misogynist.
behavior. You know
I
what I
really
mean with
do.
that?
He is a misogynist. He hates
Yes.
women.
Mm-hmm.
He's a misogynist, 100%. The way he treats people, the way he treats people that he even supposedly likes.
Well, misogynists are. My stepfather was a psychiatrist, so I know a little bit about all this. That's why I listen to things. Um, a misogynist is a man who hates women, but they cannot live without them. And a lot of times that come from, let me see what my stepfather told. Well, I remember he told me that comes from a relationship with your mother,
Maybe.
you know.
I, as I say, I
That's what
don't
I
know.
remember hearing.
Yeah,
And the
I mean,
problem
we
is
don't
that
know, but he
he
treats
just gets
people,
a little bit, he gets
especially
too
women,
difficult.
he treats women like shit. Even the people he purports to love and care for, he treats them like shit. I wouldn't stand for it. Not a chance on earth would I stand for it.
Well, thank God I'm a
Um,
pensioner now. He cannot do anything to me. What? I'm a pensioner. But I have to say that it surprised me, but it does surprise me of women who are not letting themselves be respect. Oh my God, I never see. To tell you the truth, I don't know. My daughter will be embarrassed of me. Like, say, Mom, what are you doing talking to a
I'd
misogynist
never,
right
I
now?
would
She
never
will be
let
so
someone treat
embarrassed,
me the way he
and I
treats
will lose
people.
respect from her. She will say, I thought a little bit better about you. You're an educated woman. You're this. You've been always respected. You've always been a lady. What are you doing talking to a misogynist?
I know, I know.
So it's okay to be maybe polite or cordial, but this is going into, it's a little bit too culturish.
Mm, hmm.
For it's something like the Legion. What's that? What's that?
It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous.
Yeah, but to tell you the truth, you see, that's why we get along. I like what you told me. You want to be yourself. That's the
Hmm.
right way. That's what I
Yeah,
told my daughter. I
yeah,
always wanted my daughter to be a ballet dancer. She didn't want to be a ballet dancer because I was a ballet dancer. So I said, okay, I respect what you're doing right now. You know, you're doing okay, blah, 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 blah. Of course, I wanted her to do a lot better. But I learned to respect. Now I'm so proud of her. It's unbelievable. I'm twice. I say, oh my God, I can't believe my daughter is so successful.
I
And
know.
but I jump up and down. I tell everybody. I go crazy.
I know
But
that's why, Sandra, you and I, we don't really mind what other people say about us because we have
no.
successful children. My
Uh-huh.
daughter has a master's degree, not just a degree, she has a master's degree.
But
So
you
no,
have more than that, my dear. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna say anything, but that nice little invitation card of one of your family.
okay, I
Wow.
will. I will say I'm not
I'm
going to
not
mention.
gonna say
I'm not.
anything.
I will say a little bit. I'm not okay. I'm not going to mention my sister's name anyway, obviously. But my sister, she's a professor, and she's retired now. She's nearly 70, but she has got an invite to Buckingham Palace.
I
Uh,
know. I
yes,
saw
with her
I saw the
husband.
invitation. I say, you know what? That's a memory for the rest of your life. It's
Yeah,
something big,
that's in
you know?
November.
Ye-
They're having a state dinner for the
Yeah.
Republic of Korea's president and his wife.
Uh-huh.
They're having a state dinner in honor of them. And she was
Uh-huh.
an expert in Korean um, politics. And she got invited because of that. And I am jealous as hell, but very, very proud.
Well, I'm very proud of my daughter, and very, very proud of my brother who's coming. Well, when he comes here, and if you're in the chat, I will show. You know why I'm very proud of my brother? He works for the White House, my dear. You know how I feel? This big. He's a professional hacker. They have another name. I just say professional hacker. But yeah, he doesn't like it when I say that. But I said, but what do you do? Well, we check this. And I said,
That's
Sandra,
all right, Marie.
I am a professional hacker. That will make you feel. I told practically entirely London already how big I feel about my family.
I
Because I'm
know.
Spanish, I'm Puerto Rican. We're the type of people. It's like I remember when I was a little girl and I was dancing
Oh,
and all
Brittany.
that. I remember my father being so proud of me. He will go all the way to the beach and call my cousins that they were like surfing. Hey, come over! You cousin, or your sister's coming. He's gonna perform in 1 hour. Like
Yeah.
we are like very active, very very proud of our family.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why not? I'm happy, and you know what, Sigurd, why we get along is because we are good. We feel good in our skin.
Yes. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what you want to do. You want to stay like that. You want to do this. You want to grow the way you want to. You feel good in your skin. You don't need to go and damage other people.
No.
I'm very
Absolutely.
proud of you about that.
Thank you.
There are many, many ways of being happy, sagacious. Many
Yeah,
ways.
definitely. And that's the thing. I think that's the thing that I always keep in my mind is that I'm the luckiest person in the world. I have a great family. I have wonderful children. I have wonderful grandchildren. I have three brilliant sisters. And we're really, really close. And so anything that goes on YouTube when people call me names and stuff like that, I have that concrete base behind me. So it means nothing. It means nothing to me when people are slagging me
Yeah.
off on here because I have a great life. Oh
Yeah.
look, Brittany's excited for Christmas. I know.
Oh, that's nice. I'm glad to hear that, my lovey. But I just want to say that I'm going to be leaving in a couple, because I have something to do in a couple of minutes. But I just want to tell you, Sagacious, we talk, we're so relaxed with each other. We are happy for the people. That's good. And you know what? Sometimes around here, and you have to know the market and drama. They want rants, they want this, but there's a way to do it as
Yeah.
well. Then just try to very quick go up because you're gonna go down to the cliff. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Like all those people who are like jumping and going to certain people, and then they're going to jump the cliff, and uh, they're damaged after.
I know exactly what you're saying, Sandra. Honestly, I really, really do. Oh, but Brittany's right. She's a really cool chick. She gets a lot of shit on here, and she's just a nice. I think the reason why she gets a lot of shit on here is just because she's a nice person. She's generally just a nice person, but she don't put up with bullshit either. Like if someone,
Who?
Brittany, so if someone says
Yes.
something horrible to her, she'll stand up there and she will defend herself. No, no
Yeah.
holds barred. And people don't like that. They don't understand how can you be such a nice person but still
So
stay
Britney
true
is
to
the one that
yourself. And
that I hear her children sometime in the back.
maybe,
That's okay. And she has like a southern accent or something.
oh, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I know who she is. Yeah, she's very, very nice. I like the way she speaks. Very nice.
She's a nice lady, and but she just
Yeah,
she has opinions and she sticks up for herself. And if someone tells a lie about her, she'll come up and say, "No, that's not true," and that's that.
yeah. Oh, one more thing I have to say. Not gonna say which creator. Some creators said, "Oh, YouTube is not a place to meet friends." Blah blah blah. Nobody don't trust. You can't talk like that to your subscribers, my dear, because you're insulting your subscribers. Some subscriber will see you like an acquaintance
Hey,
in the
Dawn.
future. Sometimes some subscribers will see you like will cultivate to be maybe a friend or
Yeah,
something in the future. But don't insult the subscriber and tell them, oh, you're there, you're only a YouTuber for me, and you're there, you're only an acquaintance. That's the way I want it. We keep it like that. And it just, like, what the hell you talking about? You cannot, it's like if I tell you, okay, Sagacious, okay, you're only my YouTube acquaintance, but you stay there and I stay over here, and we'll talk and we leave it like that.
mm.
Don't you? You know
Yeah. I
that's
think
cold.
between you and I, we speak offline, so we are more
Yeah.
friendly. But I think that, to be honest, I am wary of people on YouTube because I've been burned many, many times, Sandra.
Oh, of course.
I've
But
let
you
my
are
guard
intelligent
down,
enough
but
to know
I
to
have,
take a chance. Yeah.
I've let my guard down a couple of times and been burnt for it. So I am
Yeah.
wary.
I understand the vacation, but to tell you the truth, life you have to take a lot of risk, my dear. Sometimes you can meet somebody here. It doesn't need to be in YouTube. It can be in the street. Sometimes you have to take a risk. Sometimes the person can completely disappoint you in the future. But I don't want to live my life like that, being cold.
Well, that is true too. That is true too. It's just sometimes you feel like every time you let your guard down and open up,
Yeah.
that you get shit on basically. So sometimes,
Yeah, but it happens. Don't worry. But it happens anyway. It doesn't mean it's not only in YouTube. It can happen in a company and in the entertainment business. Trust me, it's worse there. and
yeah, Marie, pop up.
go ahead, my dear.
I was just
Go.
saying, Marie's asking if she can come up.
Cool.
Marie,
Yes. Can we, before I leave, can I say hello to Marie? Come up, please. Come up. Come
Marie
up.
21.
I would love to see Marie. She's very pretty. I saw a picture of her. You said, "Gosh,
She's
she's very pretty."
lovely. I wish I'd
Hmm.
listened to her earlier. I'll tell you that.
She's a very attractive lady.
I know
But
she has a lot of things that she warned us all about, and we sort of ignored. And I wish I'd listened to her earlier. So,
yeah, well, it happens. Like it takes time to see who you can trust and who you cannot trust. But to tell you the truth, just keep hanging on there. You're gonna be fine. It's just gosh, a lot of crazy, and I'm not gonna lie to you, since that person came to the community, it completely destroyed the community.
oh yeah,
You
absolutely.
know, but I believe all these women, please, please, if you have at least a little bit more self-respect for yourself and your family and your subscriber, uh, maintain a distance once in a while at least. than having a crazy. Hi, Marie.
Hi,
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay. Hi, Sandra. Nice to meet you.
Oh, have
Nice
you
to
met
meet you, Marie.
Sandra's
Gorgeous.
the most genuine, nicest person ever. So,
I've only seen her
Thank
in chats
you.
before, but I've never. I mean, I don't have nothing bad to say about her. I don't know nothing about her, but I've just heard she seems so lovely.
oh,
Oh,
she is.
thank you. But you
Can I
have
ask
to.
you, like, where's your accent from?
Ah, okay.
You
I'm
don't have
from.
to say.
I'm Puerto Rican. I like
Oh,
to
okay.
live in America. You remember that West Side Story?
Is that you,
Yes, yeah.
Reaper?
The movie was I like to live in America.
Yes.
Tell me in chat if that's you. I've got replay backstage, but I haven't seen her in chat for a little while. So tell me in chat if
Oh,
that's
no, I don't know. She went, if you're not sure, tell her to message one of us.
yeah. If she comes in chat and says it's me, I'll let her up. But I'm not gonna let.
Um, I only quickly popped up anyway. But Sandra, I just think, look, I studied ballet too. So when I saw
Oh,
that, I was
that's
like, oh,
nice.
ballet.
When did you study ballet?
I started ballet when I was 4 years old in England, and I'd done ballet, acro, modern, jazz, and tap.
Yes, I
Um,
studied jazz too in those days. Yeah.
till I was 15, and I was in a road accident. I got run over.
Oh.
So then I got put on pause a little bit. I went back, and then I taught a lot. I'm qualified to teach, and then I started doing street dancing.
Uh huh.
But yeah, I've danced professionally, and I've done things in Europe, all different places. But it was just nice that somebody else like has got a similar interest.
That's amazing. All these talents coming out we didn't know you guys had.
It's an expression. To
Do you
dance,
remember?
it's an expression of the spirit. You
I
know.
can't hear. Sorry.
Hi, replay.
Hi, I've just got
Hi,
back.
girl.
Hi, hi, all you beautiful people. How you doing? Now I've just come back. I've just been to my daughter's.
Hello.
So I was listening when I came in first time. I listened in the car, and then I had signal, but I couldn't type in chat and then answer you back on here.
I'm here.
How are
I'm
you,
always
Sandy
drinking a
darling?
glass of wine when I'm speaking to Sagacious. It's the only time I can sit down and have a glass of wine, you know?
I
Oh, I
think
You're
can
yours.
do with a
okay.
glass of wine because you see, when you chat, I enjoy it. I love it.
I
You know,
do.
Look,
I
listen,
mean, and
it's
it's a
5
little bit
o'clock
early,
somewhere,
but I
Sandra, my
enjoy it.
darling.
It's after 5 o'clock in the UK. We're allowed more
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, yeah. But I
It's
have to
what?
say that
After 5 o'clock.
It's
Is
always
it?
5 o'clock somewhere.
Oh, you're not drinking.
Yeah.
Oh, my
well,
nan
you know
gave me
what?
one when I went to see her earlier, so beat that.
Hi, Dawn. Hi, Crafty. Hi,
But you know
Will.
what, Marie, I'm Puerto Rican, but I live in London.
Oh, you live in London?
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, yeah. Because I
lovely.
help my daughter. My daughter is a very successful businesswoman, and I help her out. And I used now, thank God she's going to let me go because I can't wait. She used to say, "Mom, you're gonna be my Chris Jenner." I said, "I don't want to be her," but it's because I have done everything. I speak on the phone because I'm a type of person, sagacious. If you tell me call Prince Charles tomorrow, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm that
I
type
met
of
them.
person.
What's his name? Prince Philip. You know the Queen's husband.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he came to my school, and we were told like we're not allowed to talk to him. Um, and you're not allowed like strictly, even if unless he talks to you, you're not allowed to talk to him. But
That's right. Yeah.
my nan was on her deathbed in a hospital. Like she didn't have long left, and she said to me, she's like, say hello to him. So me and my 13-year-old self, when he walked past, I went, hi. The teachers scowled at me. Like I was always the rebel one. But that night my nan passed away,
Oh
and I
bless.
was able to tell her that I said hello to him. So I
Oh,
didn't care how much trouble I got in at school.
oh.
You know, you only have them opportunities once in a lifetime.
You do, you do.
Yeah,
And,
no,
and
I'm very cordial, very ladylike when I can, and but I have been very, 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 very lucky, extremely lucky to get some things here. I went to Downton Abbey, the castle,
oh yes.
Highclere Castle. I went
Uh
there.
huh.
I went there. I spent a beautiful, beautiful day with the Lord and the
Oh,
Lord
very
and the Lady
nice.
of the Manor.
Uh huh.
Yeah, lovely, lovely. I had a beautiful story in my life. I say why? Because I have a big mouth, but ladylike, ladylike.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, that's right. That's how it should be.
And replay, you can't get a word in edgeways.
No, I
Well,
love
I mean,
How
replay.
are you?
Replay
I'm
is
just
so
listening to
funny.
you, ladies.
Replay, you're one of my favorite one by the over
Ah,
there.
Oh, I
You
love
know,
you, Sandra. You and me.
you're really, really good. You know what? We have to find that. I will email you soon because I don't know how to become a member there. I kept looking and I don't see the word member. You see, I'm very, very stupid about this. I have to wait when my daughter's here and I will tell her, okay, put me as a member to the one that says replay grant. How do you become a member or for
Well,
you?
well, listen, I mean, you're asking me now,
I
Sandra.
think it has to be on laptop
That's okay.
replay.
I
A
will
lot of
email.
people,
I
But,
yeah,
will email you.
you,
I will
or,
email you.
a
you
lot of
know,
people
when you
can't do it
type
on the
in
phone.
chat,
It has to
I
be on
mean, me
laptop.
and Sagacious, we did this, didn't we, Sagacious?
Mm.
And I kept sending the links, but then she had to do it, and then she had to do it on laptop.
I have to do it on laptop.
No, desktop, didn't you? Because you were iPhone and I'm Android.
Yeah.
So, me and technology don't get on.
It's okay. What I'm going to do with Sagacious is I'm going to make a new channel.
Yes, please. That hopefully will
Yes,
sort out
I'm
our
gonna do
issues and I'll
that.
be able
When
to
my
see
daughter,
you.
I wrote it down. You see, another channel. This
what does
because
she
my
need a
daughter
link
tells
for,
me to write
Darren?
everything down.
What's
Well,
up,
what I'll have to
guys?
do then, Sandra, my lovely, beautiful friend, I will have to interview you one night on my panel. We can talk all about
Oh yes, of
Oh,
course.
your
yes.
And you
activities.
can ask me about anything about how I became help my daughter. Just I cannot say who she is. I'm
No,
sorry,
it's okay.
but yeah, but Segesha has seen her on television. You know, you know. But
Oh,
Um,
Sandra, I wonder
I
if she knows.
have, I have, and I'll never say a word because
yes,
Is,
please.
of
no,
Thank you,
because.
thank you. You're welcome.
no.
Please, thank you.
Sandra,
You're
is she in the
welcome, and I
dancing world?
appreciate that. But I Sagacious is for me. What I like about Sagacious is that she's very genuine, and sometimes I needed a break from working hard for my daughter. I
Yeah.
know, I did it with all my love, and you know, my daughter. I am very proud where they have been. Where
Yes.
they are now too.
And so you should
But
be, my darling. So you
sometimes
should
I
be.
love having a glass of wine and speaking to Sagacious, because
Exactly.
she's very genuine. She doesn't care about my background. I don't care about her. We love each other in our own little world. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? We are
I've
very
even liked the gangsters when she
respectful.
didn't like me.
Well, before everybody fell out, I used to say jurors were my safe space. But now Sagacious, when she goes live, I know I can chill in chat and not have nothing to worry about. No falling
Yes.
out with anyone. So
No,
Sagacious
I
is,
like you.
yeah.
You are one of the biggest. As a PA myself, how about we say a pretend PA now, or an old, or a pensioner PA, or something. I want to say, but I have to say that you are a very strong character in one of the biggest one. I have to say.
I'm not. Listen, I
No,
wear
no,
me
we're
out on my
talking.
sleeve.
I'm
I do
telling
wear
you
me
the
out on my
truth.
sleeve, my darling. Listen,
You're one of
I
the
do.
biggest one,
I
and
do.
She just keeps it real, and she can take a lot. I'm not. That's why I gravitate to replay
The
because
only
she's
time
just so down to
I've ever
earth.
cried
Like,
online is when one, I had the cancer scare, and two, I was
yeah.
just devastated over that little argument with what I got into over exposing someone's past, and I was just devastated because it wasn't just me what was affected. We lost four people. What was supposed to have been friends. Well, Lorraine, we can we can leave her out to one side.
But
But the
Well,
you
I
other
know
can't
what?
two,
tell you about
But
that one.
you know
yeah.
what is the problem? And I know it's because you're all YouTubers, and I know is that you don't have agents and you don't have PAs. You don't have people to tell you what to do, what not to do.
No,
And
it wasn't so much that, Sandra. It were kicking too far. I thought they were friends. I treated them like family. I mean, I've got our craft deal up. Craft's my fam. Sure. Do you know what I
you're
mean?
all
No,
yeah.
but what I'm saying
It
is,
was
I'm on
like a
about the
betrayal.
yeah, and Dave was the other one, obviously. But what they did were dirty, and I would never have expected that.
Do you
Do you
know
know what
what,
I mean?
Replay? Sorry, I'm just going to say this because I've got to go. As much as it was hurtful and it was horrible to see, it really was. Everything for a reason, babe. Right? And
I
if that
know.
hadn't happened, you'd have them people that have just clearly shown that they're not truthful, they're not real. Do you know what I mean? And you have to learn the hard way. And it is hurtful, but look where you are now. You're surrounded yourself with better people. Look, Sally Ann, look, she went through shit, but she's come out 10 times a better person.
Mhm.
Oh, I know that. I know that. And it's that when I didn't want to go into the argument, because obviously I was with Jessica, and I didn't want. Tiffany done nothing wrong to me, and she wanted people to pick sides, and I wasn't doing it. So I stuck to my morals, keep me saying out on it. They came at me first, so but it's all good. It's off at Ed.
I will say why you're here, replay. I heard Amber other day, last night or night before, waffling on
Mm-hmm.
about. Oh, didn't I hear that replay did something about a laptop? No, fuck off. She did
Shut
a.
her mouth.
She
Tell,
did
I'm
sorry,
gonna,
tell that
laptop
I'm
story.
going to
code.
be addressing that
Had
tonight.
receipts for it.
Obviously, it's not going live. It's called Griffmas, but we've kicked off a load of bullshit. Sorry, my language.
For me,
She annoys me.
I don't like to say too much, but what because Geisha said, I find I feel that Amber, she needs a psychiatrist. Trust me.
She needs a backbone, darling. That's what she needs.
Because
Mm.
I don't know. I never, I've seen a lot of people because of my stepfather used to bring a lot of patients to the house. He had a little studio there, a little office,
Yeah.
and she is very sick.
She's a liar.
Yeah, but
She's an out liar.
She's
beyond that,
spineless.
beyond
She's
that,
spineless.
she's just
Mm.
mentally ill. And the well, I should not say the gentleman, but the male person,
Yeah, the
the
man came up.
misogynist, I should say, he is very, very, very sick.
She is, and she moans about what other people say. What she let the comments that she allowed about me in her chat,
Comment she's allows in her chat is
the
disgusting.
replay, seeing
Yeah.
it, and my dad. What they
Yeah.
said about
Yeah.
my dad the other day, and saying that I'm a prostitute, basically, and that my dad has lied, right? Because Lorraine's told everyone that my dad told people that I was a prostitute, which is not true. There's a video on my channel with my dad saying it's not true and to basically shut up. She brought it up the other day in Amber's, and then even said in that same chat how so I can't word for word, but replay has seen it. She should either come back to my house because I need dragging by my hair or something like that, or I'm lucky that she only sat in her car and didn't come out of her car.
Well, I'm sorry. Did you finish, Mary?
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. I just wanted to say that no, he's very sick. I don't care. Nobody has to be with me, but I know personally because I've seen it myself. The man is so sick. And what is surprised me is no, he is. Remember, I think for a long, long time I have been telling you, Sagation, that he's a misogynist. No, for a long, long, long time, and I know
Oh yeah.
because my stepfather, he used to have to deal with a lot of them, and they're like clones. I look at him. To tell you the truth, he's one of the worst one I have seen. He's a very bad misogynist,
I do
and
agree, but it doesn't excuse all the women's behaviour.
He
No, I
has
agree.
women.
No.
He has women
It's
issues.
weak. They're weak women. Weak
I honestly,
women.
I do not know a man. No, none of my male friends. All my cousins are mostly male. like my dad, I've got uncles more than aunties. Like I've never known a man to behave like that over a
No,
No.
woman.
because
No.
remember what I
Like
just said. Because
accepting that
he's a
behavior.
very, very sick person. Trust me. So right now, perhaps when some catastrophe happens, then you're gonna say, "Oh my God," because it's gonna happen. He said, first of all, I'm sorry, I don't believe about that car chasing whatever. That was a complete baloney story.
Hmm.
Why he
Yeah,
did
well,
that, I have
well,
no idea. I have
No,
no idea.
I don't believe that either. That
Do
No,
you
I
does
don't
Sandra
believe
know
it
that
at
Lorraine
all.
starts on my house?
now that's
Yeah,
true.
but how come with the when the young lady
Thanks,
came
Precious.
over, everything stopped? Don't you
can I just,
notice, ladies?
well, soon, my darling. I don't know. What's it? Well, she's Polly, I think. I've just looked at chat while you ladies were chatting. I do apologise. And I just seen someone saying about ears and if it's out well, shit, get well, my darling.
Yeah, hope you're all
Oh,
right.
oh, I see, I see. I just want to say that I just don't agree, and I feel sorry for anybody who believes that thing. It is, and it's gonna get worse. Trust me. He's thinking and planning and plotting every day how he can do things, and I
Oh,
can't
it's going
believe.
to get,
But you
listen,
know what?
we're
There are
coming up to
people who
grid.
are
Exactly.
cold.
We're coming up to
You know.
grid. That's my title of my show tonight. I was going to do it last night, but I ended up on Sally Ann's. And it just went from, my dog's now YouTube famous, I Reg.
All right.
Oh,
And
crazy.
I mean, that
I
whole
like
life.
Sally Ann too. I think her craft her craft her craft is very, very unique.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Yeah,
Right.
it's one of
Yeah.
the best craft I have seen in a long time. By the
I
way.
think
And
so
they're
as well.
jealous of that. And that's what they tried to. I'm glad she's gone back to that channel because
Yes.
that's what they
And
want.
another thing I
They
have
thrive
to
off drama. They've
say,
got nothing else.
another thing I have to say, any man that I don't know say, "Oh, you drunk." You know how it used to hurt me when I used to listen to people calling her, "You drunk, you this, you that."
No, it's not
That's not
okay.
nice.
Totally.
That's
It's, but this is
you
what
go
they
to a
do.
pride.
It is right.
It's so offensive, and then like mimicking her, uh, like I don't know, the push me whatever. I don't.
Yeah.
It
Or
really
her
hurt me
husband,
as a
or how she
subscriber.
looks,
It
her
hurts
hair.
me. We have to.
Look,
You know what? Uh, we women together, we should stand up and be strong about men like that.
I
We have,
agree.
One
we
100%.
million
have,
percent.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
if
don't
he's a
listen. As far
leader,
as it, yeah,
so
as
do
far as it comes to people
I.
like Jamie,
We need a
I've never
group.
been a part. I've never drunk the Kool Aid, darling.
Yeah,
Never.
No.
And
yeah,
there's only a few others what haven't. And since day one, when he came over here, gut feeling straight away about him. And I've always been on point with it. And listen, he knows I don't like him. He knows that. But yeah, I'll talk about him later.
I don't know, but it's
Okay.
going to be interesting to hear.
And also, while everyone's here, I think Dorothy's going live in an hour or so.
Yes, she
Yeah,
is
okay,
half
I'll
and
talk
I
to
have
seven.
to go
Evan. Listen,
soon.
ladies, I'm
Yes.
going to jump down and I'm going to drop the links in chat, my darling.
Okay, thank you,
Is
Replay.
that
Thank
Well,
you.
okay?
thank you,
Yeah, thank
ladies.
you.
I'll continue working on my situation with with the problem I have. The
It's all
gays,
right,
I
my
don't know
darling.
what
Listen, but I am
happened,
live tonight,
and I will
Sandra.
be in touch with you.
And then what's it?
Replay about how to become a member. I have to
Yeah, but
have my
it's a
daughter
public
Does
here.
she
stream tonight,
need
my darling.
the iPhone link?
I'm sorry, madam. What?
It's a
Sorry,
public
I've
stream
got a
tonight.
delay.
We're all good tonight, so everybody's welcome. Well,
Okay. Okay, we'll get
Even
there.
me.
And you have
of
your
course you are, my
email, so I
darling.
can
I'm
always
joking.
email you.
But
Yeah, yeah.
Friday night, I've got my two girls back because obviously we played didn't let them wedding, so
Oh
it's quite
dear.
I'm,
And Sandra, is it?
easy. And then I'll sort something out with you, Sandra, and we'll have a evening at
It's
Sandra's.
okay. One step. I'm a little bit slow. I'm very good talker and connection, but I'm not good on. My daughter is the one who does all the they work with
Technology
this.
stuff.
I will try
I'm
and
the
help
one
her.
who.
Need to let me know what she needs.
Okay, love.
Right, I'm gonna jump down
You
and
know
drop these
what?
links
Take
in chat,
care,
my darling.
everyone. It was really
Okay,
nice,
Rita.
healthy talk. And
Thanks,
we have to
Rachel.
stand up and be the respectable women.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am
I
fed
do
up about
try.
that. I want to sometimes talk to somebody, and they're always scared about this person. He said, "No, no, 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 no. We can make our own group too. you know,
Yes.
the respectable group. You know,
Hmm.
And
I'm
it's
not
it's
scared of
about time.
anybody.
Because remember, ladies, there are a lot of subscriber too that we are
yeah,
hurting. We have
yeah,
to think about them too.
I
You
agree.
know,
Yeah.
But I'm
we're not.
sorry though. For me, I have to put my family first as well.
Oh,
And
That's right.
definitely,
I've
definitely.
so many things have happened, and even this week, just because people have been asking me for over a year if for a wish
Uh-huh.
list or something, and the
Bloody wish
stalking
list.
business.
Everyone has bloody wish list, right? Don't you
But I
ever
wasn't
go back
comfortable,
to bloody wish list
sagacious,
ever.
putting a ring doorbell on a wish list and thinking that one person would buy that. And so I put the PayPal up because otherwise someone's going to do a GoFundMe. And I know that many people won't use PayPal because of names. And I was hesitant. And
I'm
because of
sorry,
that,
Marie, but these people have
th-
grifted for vet
they're
bills, for
contacting
electricity bills, for God knows
Facebook
what.
groups in my area again. CJ's already done that once.
You know, we work. We'll slowly. There's so many things we can talk about, and it'll be fun to have a little rant here and there, like all the time. But it's just the balance. Then going
I
the same
agree.
thing, the same thing, the same thing, and we are the we are hurting the subscribers that way as well. And so
I
it has
agree,
to,
and it's just the constant merry-go-round of the boys. And with them
yeah.
people, they're never going to change. If it's not me, it'll be you. If it's not you, it'll be the next person. And
But
sorry,
something, we can just move on. Let them all stay in the
and I don't want to sound a hypocrite, but sometimes it's easier said than done, and especially
Oh,
like
it is. Like,
sagacious when it's a lie
Marie,
about you.
oh God, Marie, I'm the same. If I can look, if people are taking the piss or calling me a bitch or calling me a cunt or whatever they want to call me, I've been
Uh-huh.
called every name under the sun. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. But it's the lies. When they
Thank you.
lie about me,
Yeah,
that's what
I
irritates me
know.
the most. And
I
that's when I go, right, no, I'm
yes,
putting
I
that
know.
right.
But
But even now,
something,
sagacious,
when you are in social media, you have to put up with all this. Unfortunately, I'll tell you because of my daughter. I know, but you can get there. You can
I was only a
progress.
subscriber though.
You can progress. You can go further. You know, and if the whole thing is not to get stuck like the other ones. I'm sorry, Mary. You were saying something. Mary, you were
No,
saying.
I just saying I was only a subscriber, like I just so people know. And I took over 4 years of stuff, real life from CJ and Lorraine, constantly my contacting my family, my ex, false police reports. There was a lot of things before I started posting things on my YouTube channel and created a channel. I was never a creator, and I'm not saying I was forced into it, but sometimes you feel like so many people are hearing these things about you. You
Yeah, you
want to
put it
show the
right.
truth.
Yeah, show the truth and put it right and have your own voice heard.
And I'm so lucky that like CJ and Lorraine lost everyone from the community like I'm from and come over to this crime or whatever community and started lying about me, saying that she was stalked and harassed and whatever. And people started coming to me and asking questions.
Yeah.
I'm so lucky that I didn't get and more hate, because it easily could have. My address is out there. I've been called a lot of things, and that's another reason I started speaking out because you don't when it's such bad things about you, and it's on such a public platform, you do want to just show the truth,
You
and
do want to
also
do
I didn't want nobody else to go through what I knew they would end up going through.
Yeah. And actually, what have you said? What you've tried to warn us about has come to light. She is a liar.
Yeah.
She just forge things. She just pretend to be lawyers on bloody phone calls. She just forge receipts and all that sort of
Mhm.
stuff.
Yeah, yes, that's right. Something, Marie, you're doing the right thing. You're a very beautiful lady, and you
Thank
see,
you.
probably, I'm telling you because I see it all the time. My daughter works for, well, let me stay quiet, okay? But I see beautiful women all the time, like extreme, and you have to tough it up.
Yeah,
The
I'm just
best thing
popping
to,
through here. I won't be a sec.
yeah, well, you have to tough it up because a lot of people, they get very scared about strong, powerful, or beautiful women or everything. They don't like it. They really don't like. So what? You see, my daughter sold out. Sagacious told my
That's what it
daughter.
was,
You
Sandra.
know.
I saw the lies and the deceit and started calling it out and wouldn't lie for people. And that's when it was like Steve, and that's when she just started going real life. The first thing she ever done was find my ex
Yeah.
partner,
Yeah. Yeah.
and went looking for him, and then contacted him, ringing him, saying that I was saying all these things about him, X, Y, Z, which wasn't true. And
I'm
then,
so sorry to hear that.
no,
But
it's okay. It's only because
but
of
they
his
are
job.
they are very jealous people that will attack
But
you one
no,
way
that
or
was
the
5 years
other.
ago. Since
Yeah.
that, she's contacted him again. She's
Yeah.
harassed my dad multiple times and recorded calls and posted them.
Yes, yes, I remember listening to
I've
that.
had police at my door multiple times.
Yeah.
When my auntie took her own life last year, they trolled me consistently and was calling the police, trying to get my house raided. Um, what else? I got trolled in an account under my aunt's name that I was getting called. I'm not going to say the word here because it's wrong,
Uh-huh.
but how can I say the word sagacious without um a word?
Well, to tell you the truth, when people are doing that, they're trolling you, but at the same time, they're not well.
Yeah, there are people
They're
outside
sick.
my
They're
house
sick.
taking pictures. Like my mum and dad.
Sandra, someone from YouTube went to Marie's door and took a picture of her home.
Yeah,
I know. I heard that. That was very scary. I'm so sorry for you,
I'm
Marie,
not
about
scared of
that.
her.
I think that was a very dangerous thing, and unfortunately, maybe in the future, but I think what happens in New York. I lived in New York as well, and what happens over here is that the police is limited about how
But
much
we're
they
in two
can
different
help you.
countries, me and CJ. That's the only problem.
It's
Um,
gonna get better. It's gonna get better. But
well, they're threatened to, they've offered to pay people to have me run over and beaten up. And only the other day, the comments that I said. So I did share my PayPal, and now CJ's threatening to contact people on Facebook in my area, my dad's friends again, because
oh,
I chose to share a PayPal for people that have asked to help with a ring doorbell because it's my birthday. And if they hadn't come to my house, I wouldn't be worrying about safety for my mum and dad.
no, probably you felt violated. Probably
And my mum,
terribly
you know
violated.
what?
I'm sorry to hear that.
She
That
no, do you know what?
you
It's God
see,
was good.
we can
God's
we
good.
can we can do all that. Well, I will never be, because I have so much going on, but because I am very faithful with Sagacious.
She's a good
Well,
lady. I've
through
got a lot of
through
time for
her,
her.
I listen to all of you, but I have to say that it's a very nasty business. But I did notice, I don't want to sound. I guess this is the first time Segation heard me say, some of all of you have tremendous talent, but you're doing it in the wrong way. Sagacious.
Mm.
Sagacious and we could be like the judge, like the X Factor judge, Sagacious, and we
That's
know.
what we should do, a talent show.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah, no,
my.
but you have to understand that. You know what's listen to obvious about this one has it, but what she's doing, chasing this other idiot. I'm just in shock how everybody's throwing their talent in the garbage. I really am in shock. You
Yeah.
know, and they were doing before. I remember with Sagacious and before it was so funny. Where it was really funny, and of course you really want to do all the things and do a rant here and there, whatever. But things got really, really, really bad, and we're talking about which I do not conduct men who abuse women. I do not conduct that.
Yes, replay.
Not
You
as do
know.
I.
Yeah, we need to sort some out for Christmas. Something a bit lighter. Replay says. Some fun
Yeah,
things.
she was on about some quizzes. I think we should try and like speak off, offline and try and organise something and between us and sort something out for Christmas. So we're a bit You know what I mean? Like,
There's a lot of things can be done, and you still sorry the word, but you can still bitch about other people, but you have to balance it. People will be more entertained that way than using
Yeah.
the
mhm.
F word for 35 times in half an hour. I know American people, they get bored right away. They're a
Someone
little
put
bit
my
Mhm.
comment
spoiled
above
about social media.
about the Christmas. Replay says, look at my comment above. Is that the Christmas one?
What?
I'm
Replay
not
says,
even thinking about Christmas.
Hmm.
no, we need to sort something out ready for Christmas. Something fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am ready for anything you want me to do. I'm even ready to be a tree. I don't care.
I'll ban any talk about Christmas until after my birthday, which is
I
on
Yeah.
think.
Tuesday. Then
Oh,
I'll
right.
talk about Christmas.
Well, just before that,
Yes.
then I'll just sort of say, I think maybe we could do like a little readout short pantomime play thing where we could,
That
if
would
you,
be good.
it would
I've
take
got to
a
go.
lot.
My goddaughter's calling me. Sorry,
Okay, take care,
sorry.
take
Well,
care.
you tell you know what, Sagacious, you tell us what to do, and we will do it.
So
We
we
need
could get.
one leader.
Oh gosh, I'm not a leader. We could get a
Well,
few
you do a little for the Christmas then.
we could
For
get a few
Christmas,
creators together,
because
like
I am not
replay.
British.
Yeah,
I don't.
and we could get people that we know just to read out maybe a part in a pantomime, put it all together in a video, and it could be a Crimosphere pantomime. Anyway, that sounds like a lot of hard work, and I don't know.
Well, I could do a little bit of oh God, you will die. But I can do a little bit of La Cucaracha,
La cucaracha,
Christmas
la
style,
cucaracha.
Christmas style Puerto Rican
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
slash Puerto Rican slash J Lo uh, from the block style.
I love that.
Well, I don't know. My daughter will go crazy. Never show that video to my daughter, please. She will go mental.
Oh,
but
and
I was thinking I can do something like what we do in Puerto Rico with the maracas and
so I don't mind a bit of dressing up, as people may know.
yeah,
Anyway,
yeah. I know I'll do whatever you
for
tell
parody's
me.
sake. Or for-
I'll do all day. All day. We're very festive, by the way, so don't worry. I can do whatever. But you tell me what to do, I'll do it. I follow. Okay. So listen, ladies,
well,
my
I'm
dears.
putting replay in charge of all that.
Yes. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah. I'm gonna have to let you go, my dear.
Oh
So
yeah,
bye, Marie. Huh?
thank you,
Tell me.
Sandra. Thank you so much, and thank you everyone.
Oh
I'm
no,
gonna
you
go
know
now as
what I
well
have to say?
because
I'm
it's
very
tea time.
I thank you for having me as a friend. I
Oh,
want to I want to I want to show people it's okay. It's okay to try to try. Listen, remember we came from a very very bad several years ago from a very very bad pandemic.
yeah,
It's okay to have a friend here and there.
yeah,
If you spend your time, I'm telling you, because I know, I'm repeating myself again, from being a stepdaughter of a psychiatrist, uh, you cannot live. I'm telling you, I know what I'm saying. You cannot live your life completely discarding people like
yeah,
that. You cannot talk that way. You
yeah.
have to be a little bit vulnerable. It's okay to be a little bit vulnerable.
Yeah, I suppose if you like say for example you meet like 10 people and you think they're amazing and two people let you down, it's still you've got them 8 people that are great. So if you look at it
Yeah.
that way.
Don't be surprised if nine let you down and one is
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, true.
Because it works that way.
Yeah.
It works out. But I just want to say that to other creators that they are talking silly stuff,
Oh,
and I
Sandra,
say no. Yes, my
Marie,
lovey.
Marie says, Sandra, so nice to talk to you. My email is on my channel if you ever want to chat about dance,
Okay, I
etc.
will. I will.
Um,
You,
always private.
yes,
You say to me as well. So yeah, so she's saying because she is into the dance and ballet and things like that.
yes,
So yeah,
yes. Yes, I love ballet. Well, that was my life. I come from a very talented background, so I was very, very, very proud of that. Very, very proud of that. But anyway, I just think that we have to, trust me, we have to relax, be ourselves, and that we're gonna be okay.
yes.
And you are the most genuine. Uh, and I'm gonna say it again, guys. Everyone listening, I know you're all listening quietly. Sagacious is the most genuine uh channel of all of you.
Thank you.
So
I try to be like sort of
and it's
decent,
and it's okay.
pleasant, and all that sort of stuff, which I know some people find boring,
Sagacious,
but
and
it
it's
is what it is.
okay, and build it up like that. Because people will go, "Oh, I want to listen to. Oh, well, let me go." In other words, it's a good idea. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. Just be yourself.
Yeah, I've always like over here. I've always wanted people to be able to come up without any pressure, without people.
Sure.
There's some of the channels when that they're shouting at each other. And think the anxiety is so high. And yes,
Mhm.
it's great for us to watch with a bit of popcorn, but I always think the anxiety they're going through must be absolutely horrendous.
Yeah.
So sometimes I just think maybe there's a space for somewhere like here to come and chat without the high anxiety and the screaming and
No.
shouting and all that sort of stuff.
And to relax a little bit.
Relax a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
relax.
that's why every time I see Sagacious, she sees me with a glass in my hand, and I love it. I say, "Oh, it's the only time I have because when I'm with my daughter, I have to work, 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 work." But anyway, my dear, you have a lovely day,
Thank you so much. And
and it was so nice talking to you. And
thank
to tell
you.
you the truth, to all the other creators, I just I want to be nice, positive this time. Eh, Try to work it on your own. People will come back to you. Try to work it. Try to don't destroy yourself. I feel so sorry. I see them all in a queue like that one because I'm a PA and I know about all this. I
Hmm.
see them all like in a line, like to throw themselves on a cliff. That's the way exactly how
Yeah.
I see all of them. Because you know what it is as sagacious? It's because uh, YouTubers doesn't have an agent.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see, and you just go here and you go there and you go boo boo. You see, my daughter has an agent, and but you don't have people to follow instructions
Yeah,
or
to guide a little
to,
bit.
to yeah, to guide you or something.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with the YouTube. A
Hmm.
lot of people don't understand that, but like a lot of things, they say things that you're insulting your subscribers. Like oh, um, well, the other day I listened. I'm not gonna say her name, but
Okay.
I didn't like the idea that she came and said, you know, oh well, you're a YouTuber. We are not friends. You are like, I don't know. She said something like an acquaintance only, but we're not friends. But if you're not friends, first of all, you don't say things like that.
Mm.
An agent will tell you that immediately. You just leave it. You might have a friend here and there, maybe not. But it's like, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Say, so I go, okay, Sergey, so we talk to each other. We're very close, but you're not my friend. Just to let you know, okay, you're not my friend. And you're an acquaintance, and we leave it like that. And I don't want to say what she said, but I'm gonna say, and I'm Puerto Rican, and
Mm.
you don't get too political on this type of things either. I
Oh
don't want
yeah.
to say what she said. I'm saying Puerto Rican, but by the way, if you're gonna play the bad race card, I am Puerto Rican. My card is stronger and bigger than yours. I'm Puerto Rican. Play with me. Try get it on. Get it on. Come on because I'm Puerto Rican. To touch a Puerto Rican person, you're in big trouble. Like really big, big, big trouble. So don't use that race card, please. It's not necessary. It's only YouTube. How about we all get along? You have that person has a lot of talent, but because she's going through the cliff, I call it the cliff, going down the cliff. uh it's a pity because we all have fun before. Remember, Sagacious?
Yeah, we did. Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna be okay.
Marie says, Sandra, do you speak Spanish?
Okay, I'm from Puerto Rico. I
Yeah.
speak Spanish as a first language, but we are considered officially, we are Hispanic with an H, like Louis,
Louis.
Louis the Look.
Yeah.
He's and I have a little combination. I'm a little bit like him.
Yeah. Yes,
I'm
very
Puerto
much so.
Rican. I'm Puerto Rican and Jewish and Catholic, and
Oh, is
he
that
is
Sandra? I think you.
Mexican
Oh, there you go.
Mexican Jewish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is
Not.
very
Yeah.
unusual. It's like very rare to see about Puerto Rican Jew. That's very. My daughter used to go to school. She used to go to Sacred Heart, her private little school, and people will say, one day they were asking each one, "And your family?" And he said, "Oh, I am a Jew Rican."
Oh. Well, I'll tell you something, Sandra. When I lived in Hong Kong, I was.
Yes, tell
Yeah,
me about Hong Kong. I like it.
people took the mickey out of my accent because I had a broader Yorkshire accent then, I think. And a lot of them people that I was at school with were from down south, from Cheshire and that sort of places, Cheshire
Uh
and
huh.
stuff. So people took the mickey out of my accent. They thought I was common as muck. They thought the Yorkshire accent was terrible. And yeah, I had the mickey taken out of me a lot. Because even the teachers would say to me, "No, you don't speak like that. You speak like this sort of thing." Yeah, I was, yeah.
Yeah. And unfortunately, on those days, especially English women, they were very a little bit timid. They are strong, but they're still a little bit timid. Unfortunately, Puerto Rican women, go and watch, go and watch West Side Story again. Look at the Puerto Rican women, how they. We are very tough. We're not vulgar. Well, they are the vulgars all around the world, my dear. But I'm a type of person. I remember since a little girl, I would go, excuse me, can I ask? I was always I always got into trouble because of that. Por favor, because I always will ask for something like
Mhm.
if this is right, or if I see something that is not properly correct. The teacher wanted to kill me, but I said, I know I had that excuse, but I was always kind and quiet. I wasn't like an opinionated, nasty little belief that. But I will go, excuse me.
I don't know. My even my teachers would tell me off for the way I spoke. They'd say, "No, you don't speak like that. You don't say it like that." And yeah, I used to get told off all the time because apparently my accent was common. So it is what it is.
No, it's a regional thing, my dear. It's regional. It's like I'm from Puerto Rico. My accent is not like from people from the north of Spain. My accent is very similar to the people from the south of Spain. But it's a regional thing.
Yeah.
And of course, we have different background. But so what?
But then
What?
I lived in Hong Kong for 4 years, and they took the mickey out of me for 4 years. Then I came back to the UK, came back to Scarborough, and then my friends here took the mickey out of me because they said I talk posh, so you can't bloody win.
Yeah, it's because England has a class system, my dear. There are certain areas in Central America and South America has that. Puerto Rico doesn't have class system at all. Because I guess it's because we cannot afford it. We're so small. My
Yeah,
well,
I think, I mean,
everybody go and look at Puerto Rico map. I think we are 120 white,
I
and I don't know, 60. We're so tiny.
I think regional accents are wonderful. I love regional accents. I love all the
Yes.
different accents. I really,
Uh-huh.
really do. And I'm pleased that on the telly now, because about 30 years ago, if anyone sees anything from the BBC, certainly from about 30 years ago, it's all these posh, really posh, like Queen's English. You know, you had to have elocution lessons basically to get on the BBC.
Oh yes, yes,
But
yes. My
now,
daughter told me that.
yes, but regional accents are more accepted, and you know it now, which is better, you know, because people shouldn't have to change the way they speak to be accepted. I don't think. No. I think it's lovely.
But you want to know something? It's okay. When my daughter was a little girl, my daughter went to very King's College, you name it, over here, boarding school, everything over here, and then Fifth Avenue, Sacred Heart there. I'm not gonna say no more, but I remember one day coming out from her school from Sacred Heart. um she was crying, and I said, "What's the problem, my dear?" She said, "Somebody told me that you have an accent." And I said, "But don't you notice I have an accent?" "No, mommy." Can you imagine? they don't
Oh,
they don't know mommy's accent or daddy's accent. Don't you think that's cute? And I said,
it's
"It's okay,
so
honey."
cute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I think accents. I think accents are lovely. I think that you should
yeah,
embrace your
but
accent.
well, one thing I have to say, my daughter never ever, well, I never show her any resentment, political resentment or anything like that. My daughter she always told me how proud she is about me, because I was always very gentle with her about saying things. And
Yeah.
she loves, well, I'm not gonna say the name of the show, but
No.
they hire her because she had like a, she looked a little bit from behind Jennifer Lopez, you know that. Okay, well, don't say anymore. But
Don't say anymore.
anyway, not any, please, I don't want no trouble with them. But anyway, um she loved it, and she likes anything Puerto Rican. I said, "Oh," and she goes and dance and all that, for workouts.
Hmm.
She goes to Pineapple Dance Studio, and she goes, and she likes that Jennifer Lopez, whatever.
Yeah.
And then, I wish, I used to tell her, "Well, don't you want to?" I know she will never, but she's too old already to learn how to dance ballet. She's a very good dancer, but not, well. It's not
Okay.
her major thing,
Yeah.
But I understand. I understand, but I do understand that with children we have to explain to them your background, but without anger and
Oh,
without resentment. I did all that, and they're okay.
yeah. I know.
And they're very proud of it, by the way. I said, "Oh my God, I can't." Oh, she loves it. She's always likes to do this and that. I said, "Mom, let me show you this, like Jennifer Lopez." And I laugh and laugh. I really love it. She loves it. She is always telling me how much she loves me. So listen, my dear, I have to
Right.
go,
Yes,
but I
I'm gonna
love
go as
you.
well because I'm gonna
Take
get.
care.
Thank you so much. Love you too. And I'm gonna get something to eat, and I'm gonna watch Dorothy's in a little bit.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
when it's gonna be? Like,
I
okay,
think
six
it's about an
o'clock over
hour.
here.
I think it's in about an hour. I think.
Okay. Okay, then. You take care, love.
Take care, darling. Thank you so so much.
You're welcome, I love you. Bye.
Bye, bye,
Bye bye. Bye bye.
sweetheart.
Bye
Thank you,
bye.
darling.
You're welcome.
Do you want me? Oh, well done. She's got. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you so much. That's my really cool friend. I love her to pieces. She's amazing. I just love her so, and I think Replay's gonna have her over on Replays one night. She's just so cute. I just love her. Thank you, Marie, for coming up. Thank you, darling. I know you get a lot of shit on here, so but I hope you're all right. Replay, thank you. Did anyone else come up? Can't remember. Thank you everyone for coming in. Welsh, I hope you're okay. Um, who else? Fool me once. I hope you're okay too. And anyone else that's going through anything at the moment, if you're poorly or anything like that, I hope you get better soon. And I hope you're okay. It was nice to see Save Robbie in chat. I think that's the first time he's ever been in my chat. So it's very nice to see you, and you're very welcome. So it's very nice to see Save Robbie in chat. Thank you so much. And just thank you, everyone. I'll see you over on Dorothy's probably. I'll be in her chat, and then replay is going live later on this evening as well. So there's your itinerary tonight. You've got a full itinerary. You can watch Dorothy in a little bit. I think it's about an hour, and then you've got replay later after Dorothy's. So take care, everyone. Have a lovely, lovely day. Thank you so much for coming in. I do appreciate it. And take care of yourselves on these streets. It can be hard on here, but just remember there's some lovely, lovely people too who have got you. So take care, everyone. Take care. Love you all. Have a lovely, lovely day. Thanks a lot. Cheers. Bye.